Hello, my name is Christine Jurisic, and I'm the founder of Retreat, Reflect, Renew, an online Christ-centered retreat ministry. This is a reflection to help you unearth your word for the new year. What is your word for 2023? The invitation to focus on a new word for the year has become a January ritual for Retreat, Reflect, Renew. Every year, I get excited to share this question with you and listen to your intentions, especially during our Sacred Circle sessions. I like this exercise because it is not about the need to have a goal or add one more thing onto the to-do list. Being attentive to one word can help remind you of your values and desires when making choices with your time and energy. It is your invitation to continually check in with how God is calling you into health and wholeness. Usually, I have a sense as to how I want to enter into the new year, and a word seems to easily rise to the surface if I give myself the space and time to listen. This time, I am not sure, and I need some extra time to unearth my intention. 2022 was a year full of profound events and experiences for me within my ministry, work, and my family. There were so many moments that were exciting, exhausting, challenging, and beautiful, many more than a typical year. So I decided before I could reflect on an intention for 2023, I needed to spend more time processing my rich and full 2022. I want to share with you the process I'm using to uncover my word, in hopes that it helps you. First, I began by taking out my phone and scrolling through my pictures month by month. I'd never done this before. I had forgotten about many of the moments, especially the ordinary yet precious ones. Gratitude for the people I shared these memories with filled my heart, and I texted and emailed the pictures to some of them, thanking them for the memory. I hope I continue to do this each year. Next, I took out my calendar and reviewed each month. I noticed my shoulders tensed up during the weeks that were full of deadlines, and my heart felt full when I saw a coffee date or a Zoom meeting or retreat that brought me back to a great conversation or a special prayer. I noticed a rhythm that flowed in and out differently from season to season. While looking through my pictures and calendar, I wrote down different events, feelings, or thoughts I was experiencing during each month. As I sat looking at my year condensed into 2 pages, I felt overwhelmed. What was last year all about? What were the seeds planted that I am now called to cultivate? Did I really let go of the things I thought I let go of? Here are the questions I gave myself to help sort through it all and open up a space to understand how I am being called to grow and serve in the new year. I invite you to use them as prompts if you find them helpful. Perhaps you will want to answer every question. Maybe only one resonates with you. Notice where the Spirit moves you. What broke your heart? I once heard Father Adam Bucko, author of Let Your Heartbreak Be Your Guide, say that everyone talks about following your dreams. Follow your heartbreak, he emphasizes, because that is where God is calling you. When did you feel grateful? We are called to receive God's grace and then extend it to others. Scripture tells us each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. And that's from 1 Peter 4:10. Reflecting on the things for which you are most grateful is a helpful indication as to what you are called to cultivate. Where did you have a sense of God? Where was God not? In the middle of our daily routines, it can be hard to sort out the voice of God and the voice of our ego. With the benefit of looking back, where did a sense of urgency or passion or sadness or a new idea come from? When was it easy to forgive? When was it not easy to be compassionate? When did you experience a sense of freedom? When were you living in a way that is aligned with your truest self? When did you feel as if you were acting as one with the divine? Reflect on the attitudes and behaviors that led you away from God. When were you able to choose that which brings you closer to peace, faith, and love? Give yourself time. Sit with these questions, journal, reflect, allow some time to pass. Notice what stirs in you. Is there a recurring theme or pattern of thoughts and emotions? Do you feel the need to have any goals or intentions? If so, what are they? And if not, that's okay. In what ways do you want God's grace to help you? Are you starting to notice an invitation to health and wholeness? Perhaps this process will help you unearth a word or intention of the year. Maybe these questions spark the beginning of a beautiful conversation with God that continues throughout the whole year. Whatever it is, allow it to be just that. Sometimes the search for a word can be even more fruitful than the word itself. I'm wishing you a blessed year of discernment and reflection, and I look forward to sharing it with you. You can find reflections like this one at retreatreflectrenew.org.